the new Larry joints. I do want to say they're on the site right now, man. Grab them. I had a lot of flack when I put the last lighters out because they were $15.
15.
Motherfuckers was like, just a lot of money. There's that. I'm like, okay, they 10 now. What's your excuse now?
Yeah, when you gonna hit 7-Eleven prices? That's the question.
What are they, like $3?
Yeah, like 4, like 3, 4.
How much do it really be costing
For these?
to like get like custom?
So
picks?
it's like 30-some bucks for 6 lighters. So selling them at $10, you pretty much you double up. But they're about like $5 later.
That's not bad.
No, I get like the resale part. It was just like I didn't know because people be getting them often, and I just never knew like the prices behind that.
Yeah, bro, you get a bitch made, bro, like business cards.
Yeah, it's actually cool because you get it directly from Bic, like when you make them on the Bic website.
Oh, that's fire.
What's really cool is because I've designed like a few different pieces of merch. So like I've designed stickers and like shirts and shit. The thing I really like about designing these lighters on the Bic site is the display, like how it displays it once you make it, because it gives you this like cool 3D view where you can like spin it around and shit and like look at it from everywhere. And like on stickers and certain other things, like you can't even get a damn, you can't even get a I don't know what the word is. You can't even get an example right away. You get a proof. You can't even see a proof right away. You go, we'll email you a proof in like 2-3 days. So whatever, you know what I'm saying, this software they're using is really cool to like display it like that. Yeah. But yeah,
It's big. Boy.
lighters on deck. How y'all doing, man? What's good? What's good?
Hello.
I'm chilling, man. You know.
We got baby oil in here, man. We got ABCYs in here. Ty.
Yeah. Had to invite my partner. He's also a member of our DJ group. SIN. It stands for Sounds You Neglect. Mm-hmm. He's the head honcho of that. You know
Sounds what?
Sounds You Neglect.
Sounds You Neglect.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're missing one person here. She's here in spirit. Here in spirit. It's Lo, you know what I'm saying? She's the third member of our group. She lives in Richmond, but, you know.
So you said son?
Sin.
Sin.
Yeah, like S-Y-N.
Oh, so I was thinking of you as in like the letter U. So, okay, you want to tell me how that get started? Sin, the DJ group? I don't really know of any DJ groups.
Yeah, I think we're kind of like the only DJ group, ain't we? That's fire, though.
Yeah, I didn't think like that. Yeah, we kind of are.
Yeah. He has better information about that because like he asked me.
Yeah, for real. I was helping Lo and Bray a little bit DJing shit for a little bit, and then it just came a time I was like, yo, oh my God, the gas got me in the chokehold. But it came a time and I was just like, yo, maybe we should just all like just do something together, like as a DJ group. It'd be pretty dope, like to go back and forth amongst DJs. I think me and Lo probably went back and forth before, and I went back and forth with DJs before, and I was like, yo.
What do you mean by back and forth?
It's like it's kind of like when y'all all DJ at the same time. Whether y'all all use one turntable or this and that, or y'all all just kind of like know how each other works and you can just transition off your own controllers and stuff. But it kind of started off the idea of that and kind of like wanting to make like a DJ group of new DJs who kind of look at everything a different view. You know what I mean? Who are kind of like super dope. And from there, it was kind of just like whatever. But
what year was this?
it was like probably like a year ago. 2
No,
years?
it's actually been 2 years.
Damn.
It's been 2 years.
Oh,
Because
going
you were in
strong.
New York that whole year.
Yeah.
So I was at it because I remember because you were on the Always Always episode.
Yeah,
and I remember I was surprised when you told me that you've only been DJing for like I think you said like a year and a half or 2 at the time.
Yeah, it was just 2 years. And that's actually had to be like the first month that I was in his group. At that time I was a Zeros DJ and I was just doing that full time. Yeah, like I stopped being their DJ to just kind of just focus on like my brand within itself because like I was moving in New York, like my name was like buzzing, and I wasn't able to travel back and forth for like their gigs and stuff like that. So they had like another DJ that do most of their parties. But if I was in town, I was doing it. But yeah, I had to just focus on my brand.
I saw I think DJ Clockwork talking about something like that, where he was he kind of fell into that being Mac Miller's DJ, which he was like, obviously he loves and respects it and all that, but he being like known as somebody's DJ, it can be kind of hard to grow past that.
Yeah, like when I first started, I wasn't. People knew me as Babyoil Pimp, but then it was just like when I actually started to get it out there, they knew me as Lex Lucen's DJ, and then I was Zero's DJ, and then like when I dropped the pimp off my name, that's when like people started to take me seriously as my own brand.
I remember you were telling me that too. You were like,
Yeah.
you felt like it was childish, like having the.
I just felt like it
Having
was
a pimp
degrading
up
to
there.
women, but like nobody ever came to me. Nobody ever came to me about it. I just felt like, well, I'm gonna take that back. There was this person. He's a part of Perfect Play. Huey, shout out Huey. He's
I think I actually know him.
Huey from Perfect Play.
Yeah.
I think it was like the third or fourth gig I've ever done, and he made like a logo for me and everything. And he was telling me, he was like, "Do you mind if I take the pimp off, like for this event? You know, you put it back on. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't look right for what we were, you know, doing." And in my head, I'm like, "No, fuck that shit, man. If you don't like the pimp, then fuck you." You know what I mean? I was like that at
So
first.
you got mad at it first.
I did. I didn't tell him that, but I was just like, cause I didn't tell him that because, you know what I'm saying, I just really wanted to do the gig with Vega, if you know who Vega is.
So did he end up taking it off on the flyer?
Yeah, they took it off. And I liked it, you know. I just liked how it looks, but like after that I was still like Babyoil Pimp. It was like I would do it just for them. But I just liked how it looked on their flyer. Like just Babyoil. I'm like, this doesn't look too bad. Babyoil Pimp is a little long, you know what I mean? Like, and I can see how it can be like inappropriate. Like Babyoil is already, you know, something. But I was
It's
just
smooth.
like,
Like, you
it's
know?
smooth.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me just drop it and just see what happens. And I didn't make that decision until maybe when I got to New York. Because
This is probably like a year and some change later after that
Yeah, it's
initial flyer.
yeah. Probably a year some change because outside was still opening up. So it's like when I started DJing, I came like right on time. Like people started to do events again, and it was hitting me up and stuff like that. So after I took the pimp off, like I really saw a change in my career, really. So I don't regret it at all. I definitely enjoyed that shit.
I can't remember if last time you were on, you were just visiting from New York, if you had already moved back. Yeah, how was fucking going to New York to like chase your dream? Fucking ultimately, like how was that?
Well, so when I left Virginia, I went to Atlanta first. When I went to Atlanta, I was just kind of filling that place out, and I met like some of like the coolest like DJs ever. I went to like one of these events. Dang, I wish I knew the name of it. I know the name of the venue. It's called Atlantucky. Like it's Kentucky and Atlanta put together.
Yeah.
And it's a brewery, like a black-owned brewery. And I think who was headlining was Key, the rapper. And
He said the rapper. He just commented on our post recently. Shout out to Key.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he put it on the story too, actually.
Word. And I went to go see him, but I also wanted to see this other DJ and producer. His name is Popstar Benny.
Popstar Benny.
Fake Azumi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fake Azumi. He was on your podcast before. He told me about him, and he kind of like made that exchange. And then I just was just following him everywhere, like, because he was buzzing. But I didn't know. I never heard of this nigga before.
Popstar Benny.
Yeah, Popstar Benny. I never heard of this nigga before, but he is a producer before he's a DJ. Like, he DJs for a lot of Atlanta artists like Tony Snow, Key, Bear One Boss, like Retro Jace. It was just like all these different people, and he's like, he has like a Grammy because he produced on Rod Wave's one of his albums. I don't know which one it is. I don't listen to Rod Wave, but
Yo, shout out to Rod Wave.
Yeah, shout out to Rod Wave, man. Shout out to
the $1
Rod
million
Wave.
worth of game pod.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. I like Rod Wave too. Y'all be shaming him.
No, it's my bad. I just cut you off. Side note on Rod Wave. I seen somebody on Twitter was talking about. It was a video of Rod Wave, I think, doing like a live performance that he recently dropped, and I forgot what song, but somebody was like, "This is really like blues." He's like, somebody was like, "It's crazy because Rod Wave would really thrive as a blues artist, but we always want to try to lock everybody into hip hop or like whatever that is, because it's cool at the moment." So that's like we don't let artists explore like outside of those lines, but
Got you.
Yeah, there's multiple genres of hip hop
Yeah.
and rap and the genre, in general. Like, yeah. We got like rock hip hop, emo hip hop. I'm pretty sure we do have blues hip hop somewhere.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
But okay, so you're following Popstar Benny.
Oh yeah, so like I was just following him everywhere. Not like literally, it was just like I was just seeing what he was up to and just how the creative scene was out there, and that shit is buzzing. Like just all these different cool festivals that were happening all at once, and it's not like Atlanta's kind of not like New York where it's so many different moves like going on the same day, like in a weekend. At least back in 2021,
You said it's not like that, or
it's not like that.
what do you mean by that?
But it's just like it'll be hella events going on, but you have to be here. Like you're gonna have fun here. This is where everybody's really going, type situation. And that's where I was just kind of just peeping shit. And they do have like hella venues. It kind of is like a little New York by how many creatives is out there, how many opportunities. You know, like you don't know who you sitting right next to, standing right next to. It is that type of situation. But like if you hear about an event, that's where everybody's going. Like a big event, that's where everybody's going. And I thought that shit was like really cool. And I was just going to all these different places, and there's like it's kind of like the same DJs DJing everywhere, but they are fire though. Like you'll never hear like the same songs being played at each of their events. Like my favorite DJ out there, her name is Cleo Trapper. She was actually the first DJ that I've ever met, and I remember just seeing her because she was at the Popstar Benny joint, and she was just snapping, like, and she was just very friendly to me, and her and Popstar Benny were like cool, so it was just like whatever they was doing, I was doing too. I was just there, you know. It was cool. I enjoyed mine. I only stayed there for like 2-3 months, you know.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Did you go straight to New York from there, or did you come back?
Yeah. I came back to get my shit, but that was just and that was.
Well, also, were you living by yourself in Atlanta, or did you like have a roommate?
I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So you got family out there?
Yeah, I was staying with my aunt. I was just killing time because me and my friend, we made a decision to go to New York and chase our dreams. I didn't see myself actually living in New York at all. Like I'm a Southern nigga. I didn't like the cold. I barely like it when it's cold here.
Was it winter when y'all moved there?
Absolutely.
Or when you moved there?
Yeah.
The only time I've been to New York, which we're also going again next weekend, but it was cold as fuck. I went in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
They say that's the real New York. So you experienced the real New York. Like,
yeah, I definitely experienced that shit. Like December 16th, 2021. That's it. I remember that day like it was nothing. Because even though it was December, and it was still like maybe 55 still out here. You know what I'm saying? It was 21 out there. You know what I mean?
Rick out there.
Yeah, like that shit was just so fucking crazy. And then I witnessed like actual high snow. Like luckily we didn't have to move in it, but literally I think a week later we get this big ass like snow situation. I had to move my car, right? Because, you know, they got that no standing shit out there where you got to park it like on the other side for street cleaning. But I didn't know that those rules didn't apply if it snowed. So I just moved my car for no fucking reason. And I wasn't prepared for like, I didn't have no snow tools and shit. I'm out there with a fucking broom, like, you know, brushing the shit off my fucking car and shit. But I was like, yeah, I really thought that I wasn't gonna last how long that I lasted. Like I kept a certain amount of money in my bank just in case if I didn't fuck with this shit.
The time I went to New York, I had bought these Damian Lillard Adidas at the time. They were brand new. Mm-hmm. We were in New York for a weekend. We went out there to like just shoot a music video and shit, matter of fact, with me and some bros. Mm-hmm. But the Damian Lillard Adidas fucked my feet up, bro. I literally, like, that's the worst foot pain I ever had in my life. I went to the van store at the mall, bought some new Vans, gave my, like, Adidas to, like, some homeless guy out there. Like, bro, I had to get him off, bro.
He said never again.
Never again. I literally don't fuck with Damian Lillard to this day for that. Not even playing. And he just did $1 million. No, wait, he was just on back on Fig, matter of fact.
Yeah.
With Trell and him, or T-Rell and him.
You didn't even take him home with you.
I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I was like, bro. Honestly, I don't want to, like... I don't want to go OD on him. Like, it might have been because it was brand new shoes, and you're probably not supposed to just do a lot of walking in brand new shoes.
Well, you're supposed to break them in.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't know about breaking them in New York.
Yeah. But, so you get to New York. You said December 16th, 2021.
Yep. I remember like it was yesterday.
You experienced the snow.
Went from 55 to 21 in 6 hours.
What was the what were like the gigs out there for you? And what was like? What'd you notice about the scene out there? Anything you took away from it?
everybody's a fucking DJ. I mean, like, but New York is like the DJ Central of America. The actual DJ Central is London. But
Really?
like, yeah.
I feel like it's random and shit. All right.
Yeah. It's London, yeah. But everybody's a fucking DJ out there. If you're popular, you're definitely picking up a controller. It was just that. And not to shit on New York because I loved living there. Like the opportunities and the people that I've met, like I said, like I don't even know who sometimes I be sitting next to. Like, you can sit next to somebody and they'll be plugged in here, there, that stuff, that type of situation. And they don't DJ on controllers for real. Like SB3s and stuff like that. Different type of controllers, they DJ on just CDJs. And CDJs, they don't use laptops. And that was so fucking different to me. They just staring at screens, like sound waves on each side of like this machine or whatever. And
So you load all your music into it?
you get a flash drive that is
CDJs.
just for CDJs. You plug it in, it'll pull up all your music, and that's how you DJ. You just play songs from here and there. But it teaches you how to actually DJ though, because back then they wasn't using laptops neither. They were just using vinyl.
I mean, what's the difference with the laptop? The song is just not on a big laptop screen. You probably just see like the song name on the small screen, right? Or like what else is different about it?
Man, listen,
It just like I mean, I really don't know shit about it, so I'm probably just sound dumb. But it's
No.
like, is it just a difference of selecting the music, or like what else is different about it?
So I want to just kind of give you like an analogy or something similar.
Yeah, break
Like,
it down for us non-DJs.
So when you put a whole bunch of music as like a playlist, they call them crates. But they get the name crates from DJs actually having crates
Physical
full of
crates.
vinyls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see a guy that is searching through, all the vinyl, but we're just we just searching on our laptop all this music, that type of situation. And it breaks it down from like the beats per minute. It breaks it down from fucking like the keys, the pitch, like all these different situations. And with or turntablists, that's what they call them, who search through like all the vinyl and shit. They have to sometimes they have to write the BPM on the actual vinyl, or they'll buy double, they'll buy double vinyls because they want to like juggle like on each deck, or, that type of situation. But with CDJs, I really don't know how to explain it, man.
I got
you. CDJs?
I don't use them often at all. I play with them. I never had to use them for a gig, but I definitely can explain them a little better. So
Okay.
vinyls are traditional DJ tools. You know what I'm saying? You got one turntable set up here, one turntable set up here. You got a mixer in the middle.
Which also before that it was like two. I want to say it was two separate ones, right?
It's always that's
Yeah.
vinyl.
Is it Grandmaster? I'm out of control. Is it
Grandmaster
Grandmaster Flash?
Yeah.
He's the one that created the turntable, right?
Yeah, and well, he really he created the technique of juggling back and forth between two turntables. Yep.
There was one person, I thought it was Flash that I had right, because I thought it was cool because I'm an electrician and he was an electrician as well. And he had I think he actually invented the switch between, like he
The
like
crossfader.
The crossfader.
Yep.
that put them together type shit.
That's
I
why
think it was Flash, right?
Yeah, it was Flash. He was yeah. So long story short, the crossfader exchanges between back and forth, whatever, boom, boom. So long story short, traditional vinyl, boom, boom, 1-1, middle, boom. Now a controller has a controller has all that in one, and it's made to be portable so you can take it to gig to use. That's what you see a lot of DJs out here using, controllers. Everyone brings their own, they plug it in, wicka, keep it going. And then you have CDJs. CDJs are like vinyls, but with USB flash drives so you can load your music up there. It's like vinyls with a computer up there now. You know what I'm saying? And originally you could load CDs onto CDJs and DJ with CDs. It was kind of the idea of CDJs. You were DJing with CDs up here, and then you were DJing with vinyls on this one. But in New York, that's all. In New York, man, when you go in between gig and gig, you got a USB drive, and you don't have room or time to plug in a laptop and, load up all your stuff and make sure it works, or, bring your controller, make sure it's sound checked and work for everything. So you plug in one USB, boom, do your set. Person next to you comes behind you, does the same thing while you're finishing up. Now they hop on, you take your USB, you out.
Yeah, it's more of like a convenience thing, but I think that's because I think with you explaining it like that, I think that's the reason why New York is like that, because New York is very fast. Like, with everybody being a DJ and stuff like that, they don't have as much time as we have, where we can set up a whole nother controller and, laptop, and it'll take like 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But with them, they can just unplug, and we can just plug, they can unplug their flash drive, and we can plug straight in and just start playing. And then they can actually be playing a song on the left deck, and I can plug in on the right, and we can actually go back and forth just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was out there, I didn't have my laptop on me. I just had a flash drive on my keychain. That's what people did. And when I'm going to my friend's gig, he'd be like, yo, I'm finna use the bathroom. You want to hop on for like 15, 20 minutes? Or like, oh, I'm finna go outside to smoke. Do you want to hop on for a little bit? And I'll just do just that. And that was just a good networking opportunity, because I'll be DJing in front of all different types of crowds, and they'll fuck with me for 15 minutes. Then boom, I got another gig. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like that.
That actually leads me into a question I wanted to ask you about something you tweeted.
Okay.
So that you had tweeted, let me pull this up real quick. You said, I wish Norfolk, Virginia Beach audiences were more open to different sounds and shit. I'm a force on y'all every time. What do you think about that? Like, is it a DJ's job to play what you like, what people want to hear? How do you look at like what you're actually playing at these gigs?
Well, I feel like DJing now has a different definition, because back then DJs actually served a purpose as not just people who keep the party going. They break records, you know what I'm saying? People send them music all the time, and we'll take them to the club or stuff like that and see how people feel about it. But it's not like that anymore. People just want to hear their favorite songs out loud.
But also, my bad to cut you off, but wasn't it like that in the beginning of hip hop? Because didn't DJs come out and they were spinning these records that were popular records?
Yeah, but
right?
You mixed in the newer shit.
Yo,
but
here we go.
Was it newer shit mixed in, or was it like just
it was
scratches
newer
and shit on, like they were just playing the actual hits at the time?
Nah, for real,
Well,
for a lot
like
of the artists during the vinyl era, like they were getting their own shit pressed, and they were handing that shit to the DJ.
Yeah.
So they can play their shit and juggle their shit and all that shit with it. You know what I mean?
You know, like in the early 2000s, they was handing out CDs.
Yeah, same type of shit.
Yeah.
Like how that turned into like artists getting breaking now, like DJs on the radio stations back in the day. Like people really used to do like, yo, I got this CD from this dude. I listened to him, like, yo, this shit fire. I'm gonna play it for the people. You know what I mean? Nowadays they're just like, yo, I want to hear, you know what I mean? I want to hear Sexy Red, or I want to hear Peaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
shout out Sexy Red.
You can't. Now, it's hard to introduce new music to people who are like fixated on hearing what they want to hear. Like you're like, nah, you're coming here for a kind of experience.
And that's what our events is. That's what our purpose is, because we're gonna be playing that different shit. We're gonna be playing the new shit. We're gonna play the old shit. We're gonna play flips of the new shit, flips of the old shit, flips of the older shit. That's just what we do.
Flips of the flips.
Flips of the flips. Do you have different bags? Are you thinking like, oh, this is gonna be this type of party, this is gonna be this type of party, let me go in this bag, like let me.
It just really depends, because I try to stay open format, and open format is just playing anything, you know. And with Norfolk and Virginia Beach, we could only stay in that open format bag for like 7 to 8 minutes, and then they want to hear new shit or the old shit that they know, because and it's like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want like a DJ to just be playing shit that you don't. You don't want a DJ that's just gonna be playing shit that you don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I love hearing what I know in the club. I really do. I get it.
But it's just like, but that's with me. Like with my gigs, like I try to take you to a different place. I'll take you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish people were just more open to that shit. Like when I was spinning at Bala last Saturday, I tried different bags, and
yeah.
Yeah, I tried different bags, and some people were fucking with it, but most niggas was not fucking with that shit.
What were you playing that you feel like they didn't fuck with?
Well,
what really surprised you? Like, they're not fucking with this?
People don't like club for real, like Jersey Club.
Yeah.
They will only hear Jersey Club from a favorite artist.
I feel like a lot of people don't really even know how to approach that when it comes on a lot.
I don't know what that is.
But,
What
like,
is?
So I heard it from, well, you know, club
Like for real, like
you know that.
Okay.
Like it's Jersey, you know what I'm saying? But but I guess like when we play club, like they'll think the song is just gonna be regular, and then it goes into the club shit, and they be like, I just wanted to hear the regular version of this. And, like that's kind of how it is. But like I had to hear that like from somebody. They didn't say that to me necessarily, but it was just like I think somebody else was like playing club or something like that, and it was like, man, I wish this was just a regular song. You know, but
I mean, that's just kind of like crowd. That comes with crowd control though. When you know to play the original versus the Jersey Club, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't think people should make the whole set club music though, like Jersey Club. They shouldn't do that.
No.
Just as a fan, I do like hearing songs that I know and love, hits or whatever, but then mixed in with some new shit. Mix it in there. So that I do like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like my bag. Like my bag is really just Southern shit. Like I play Atlanta shit all the fucking time. Like there's never a set where I won't have Young Thug in it. It would just never be one.
Bro, the intro on Thug's Pink album, is it Pink? I forgot what it's called now. I think it's the newest album. No, the one before the newest one. Crazy. When he said, I always knew I wasn't going to be gay.
Yeah.
I had to send a picture to my
That shit
mom
was
phone
wicked.
when I was like 8. Come on.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, like that's really my bag. But I try to get a little electronic. So I'll play like maybe like a house song or club or jungle music. Like I be trying to force it on these niggas. Like I can't just be playing trap shit all day. Like I'm just not that person. I don't even listen to trap shit all day.
Now you touched on DJs used to break artists. Are you trying to break local music, people you know's music? How you look at that?
I'm not gonna say that I don't give a fuck anymore. It's more of like, if you want me to play your shit, then you would send it to me. I'm just tired of asking people for. Yeah, I'm just tired of people asking people for music. If you don't want to send it to me, you want to gatekeep it. You want to keep it in your laptop.
Are you talking about unreleased shit?
Nah, we're talking about like regular people sending tracks
Yeah,
like
like
this.
people-
That's out
even
already.
if the
like,
music's
film
out,
and
like
stuff. It was a whole time frame where like people out here who were like kind of like popping on the music scene. You just wanted their music so you could play it. Like they won't even respond to you. I'm like, bro, I'm a DJ. Just send me the fucking song.
yeah, like what
Like, it was a
exactly I'm
whole-
gonna do with your song?
It was a whole.
That makes
period
sense to
of
me.
that.
I guess as an artist, it should be my responsibility to reach out to you to play my song, not for you to fucking reach out.
Yeah,
to me.
like I be playing some people's music in front of thousands of people, and they be asking me, who is this? Like they do that every time, but some people will be like, this shit is trash. That's part of the game. That's a part of breaking a record. It's because like, what's the whole point of you finna release a song? Who you finna release it to? Who's your audience? Do you want your audience to be your friends who are full of yes men, or you want an actual crowd who's gonna let you know what it is? And if you don't want to perform it, and you just want to see how people react to it, give it to a DJ.
Nah, that's big facts. Cause I break Kai's music a lot. He'll like record something, and I'll just play it. Like I won't make a big deal, nothing. I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna play the song so we can figure out how people react to it.
Kai
And
Infinite?
Kyle Flair.
Kyrie LaFleur.
Yeah,
We actually got him coming up, I think, in a couple weeks.
Well, yeah, he would send me some shit, and like I'll just play it in the party, and we'll see who's bobbing, who, you know what I mean, like who's really tapping to it, woo woo.
He's hard as shit. I fuck with Kyrie. He's on that out of tune, like, he's a real cool live performer too. I really fuck with his live performance.
Fire.
Kai's my best friend the whole time.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
You also touched on earlier. There's like a bunch of like everybody's a DJ in New York. I really look at DJing as like almost like podcasting. It's like this business that you can create, but the actual like business that you're doing, it can create other businesses. Like it's just a hub. Like it's just a networking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a great businessman's a DJ. Look at DJ Khaled. That's the example of.
Yeah.
You feel like DJing is just a doorway. Like you can do anything from there. And I look at it as podcasts too. I'm just literally up here just meeting people networking and learning about shit. And this
Yeah.
can just lead to whatever it leads to.
No,
So I look at it as
DJing
one of those jobs.
DJing in New York led me to a whole different like world that I didn't even know existed. And there's a rapper or artist that's from here named Cam Murdoch. I don't know if you know who that is.
Sounds familiar. You know what that is, Karen?
Shout out Cam.
Yeah, shout out Cam. Like we both know Cam. That's our dog. Now I don't know how familiar are you with like NFTs and shit?
We have an off-road NFT, and I'm the owner of Bape NFT, the blue camo one.
Word, that's fire.
Which actually I have the blue camo case, and yeah.
Yeah, that's
I just
fire.
got this shit recently.
That's fire.
I feel like I don't want to say how much I paid for it. You could probably find it on the NFT fucking blockchain, but I feel like one day I'm gonna sell that shit for $757,000. That's what I want for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I need 757 with 3 zeros after it.
Yeah, I feel that. That's hard. So, you ever heard of Web3 then?
I've heard like kind of some shit about it.
Like when Cam was trying to like introduce it to me, I was like, bro, this shit sounds stupid because I'm probably saying it the wrong way, but I'm thinking it's NFTs for music. When I actually DJ like a Web3 event, it goes so much further than that because people like I'm DJing on a controller or a CJ and stuff like that. People are DJing with coding, and I thought this shit was just so cool because yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, I wish I
First
knew.
of all, what's a fucking Web3
I wish I knew.
Because from what I know about Web3, it's not like Web3 is a technology. It's like saying blockchain. Blockchain
Right, yeah,
isn't
that's what I'm
anything.
saying,
It's the
like-
technology that you can use to create other things. So that's like what Web3 is. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm saying?
it's just like with Web3, like what I was getting at, it was that it's just like it was just so many things because I guess I was just only seeing the music part of it. Like when I'm going to like different like Web3 conventions with different people, like I went to like Denver because of Web3. I went to Miami because of Web3. I went to a different part of New York because of Web3. But like these people are like really into like this business and this technology standpoint of things that they're like showing like art in just a totally different way. Like somebody made like a virtual art gallery, right? And they put me in it like I'm DJing for real. Like it was just so something.
You
cool
do that
to see.
yourself. Ali has that. You know Aliana Pearl of Woods?
No, what's that?
She's like a painter and an artist from out here. She does a bunch of shit. But you know her. She has a virtual studio. I forgot what's the program. There's a program where you can literally create a virtual anything. People can join it. Like that's probably what you're talking about.
Yeah, probably something like that. It was just something cool to see.
What else you see? And then what do you mean by you said people were DJing with like coding?
Yeah, like that shit was so crazy because they didn't have the MP3 file. They coded the file like Pierre Bourne can be playing and all she did was just put these zeros and ones together. And then she'll put a code for the transition and then code another song that they don't even have the file to. They just coded the
That's
song.
crazy.
That shit was so fucking weird to see.
gotta think about it.
And
It's
then
all
they had like
programmed.
a
Yeah, that's what I was about. Yo,
they had like a fucking what do you call this shit? It's projector.
And it was showing them
It was showing them how you doing that shit. And that shit was so
yo, that's
cool to
crazy
see.
because I wonder if
I wish
she,
I knew her name. She
I
was
wonder-
a black woman. That shit was so fire.
I wonder if she's actually like okay, because you think about like a vinyl, right? Sound is frequency. So in a vinyl, they had all the actual lines that's actually making that when it scratches, makes that frequency or whatever.
Right.
So I wonder if she was coding the actual like
Frequency?
code of the sound,
Uh-huh.
or was it like a shortcut? Like she's putting a code shortcut that does like plays this shit or something like that,
Right.
or was it the actual like code of the
I
frequency?
feel like it'd be more realistic. I feel like it'd be more realistic that she was putting in like shortcuts to like grab the file, put it here, play it here, and then transition it here like this. Woo, woo. I think that'd be more realistic. To code someone's voice, that's
I
almost
don't know
impossible.
shit.
That's what
man.
AI is doing, I think.
But
When
that's
you're
what
doing
I'm
these AI
saying,
things,
You
bro.
can't do that.
Like
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm probably describing like Web3 all fucking wrong, but I just know that
no, you experience certain shit that they made with Web3 because
Yeah.
it could be anything. You can make a lot of stuff with it.
yeah, like people making video games, people making shortcuts to like certain things in the music industry, or if people are creating their own streaming platforms to make their own money. You know, that
bro. I love this shit, bro. Honestly, to me, it makes me feel like a kid again. It makes me
Mm.
feel like a kid when I first discovered the internet, and being like, I don't know how the fuck old I was, maybe like what 9, 10 or some shit, and I just was so fascinated, and I still am with the discovery of just whatever, right? And so all this new technology, it really just it gives me that same wonder again.
Yeah.
I like it. It's like makes me feel like excited about the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't know
definitely.
everything, so it feels great.
Well, you're never gonna fucking know everything.
That's the beauty.
So you guys are in Sin,
Yeah.
the DJ group.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the so you said you actually joined Sin a month into DJing?
No. No. When I came on your podcast, I was only in it for a month.
DJing?
Yeah. No.
The group. The group. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He just hit me up one day. It was like, yo, can I add you to this group chat? And he had me in with our third member, Lo, and he was like, yeah, I wanted to start like a DJ group called the Syndicate. That was the first name, the Syndicate. And we thought that shit was mad cool.
I like the Syndicate, man.
You know,
He thought
on Mission Impossible, the Syndicate's always like the evil group, though.
Exactly. That was
like,
the
so I would tell you a story
like
about that,
that.
shit.
It ain't like that.
I would definitely tell you a story about that dumb shit. But yeah, like we from there, I think we was just still trying to figure out what we was actually going to do, because we just became a DJ group. We really didn't necessarily like talk about what our purpose were until like maybe a year later. Then we started to have our own functions, and then people started to book us as like a group. You know what I'm saying? But what we just wanted to mainly focus on is that we still exist outside of it. Like I'm Babyoil, he's Wise, she's Low, but we're all in a
group
together.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Like, we
Like,
all
we're
are
all-
into these fire. Like,
We're all doing big things. Like I'm traveling all over the U.S. doing gigs. Lo is doing her thing in Richmond. He's doing more community work. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's the one that's actually getting the venues for us and like sending out the emails and you know making those connections for us to you know have these events and stuff. But yeah. But about this nigga, right? He's a villain and he's dark himself. So we didn't necessarily know what the Syndicate meant until we Googled it. And I forgot what it was. That shit was just so crazy.
Would it probably say like a shadow organization?
Something
Yeah.
wicked. And we looking at this shit, be alone, like, what the fuck? Like, we was this because we didn't.
no, listen, it came to a point, it's like, yo, you got to stop putting skulls on the flyer. We ain't dying over here.
Yeah, it was a flyer thing because all of our flyers were just so dark.
You know what's crazy on Skulls? I had like a revelation, or I had like a change of heart on Skulls, literally like within the last couple months. Because I always looked at it as this like death, dark thing. But I'm like, you know what's crazy? I'm a skull under here. Like that's what I look like. So
Right.
why am I so disgusted by this? Like I am a skull. I have a skull.
Right.
So it's like, damn, that's me. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to be morbid. Keep going. Keep going, man.
But yeah, keep going.
No, I think that was the tip of everything because it actually started with the flyers because he kept putting skulls on it. And I was just like, what's up with you and these skulls? Like, what are you getting at? Like, is that what we represent?
No. The whole thing, he was like, yo, we want people. He was like, yo, and the general consensus is like, yo, we want people to dance, be happy, and we want to express that through like the flyer. We can't be having a bunch of skulls and dead and dark shit up here. We trying to get people to like be
black and
happy
gray.
and you know what I mean, express the vibe we really trying to give off type
It
shit.
should just be black and gray. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
It
bro?
just was hard. I liked it. It was a good little format every once in a while.
But in that same conversation, that's how we found out that we wanted to be called Sounds You Neglect. He thought of that for, I think that was our last event that we had.
Yeah.
It was our last event that we had, and then it was like Sounds You Neglect. That sounds a little bit better.
We had to clean it up. Same way like Babyoil took Pimp off his name. It was the same thing. Like, we can't just tell someone we're the Syndicate. Like, I get it. Like, Sounds You Neglect, you hear that. You're like, I wonder what sounds have I neglected. You know what I'm saying? And it went with the synonym still.
Yeah, like that's what we're just trying to push, man. We're just trying to push a different sound. Like I know people are tired of hearing the same shit when they go out. And like Virginia is fully creative, so I would think that these niggas would have be more open minded to exploring different avenues when it comes to music, or different events like themed parties that are not just R&B or like just underground shit. Like it's
all white party.
You know what I'm saying? Like the all black parties, all white parties and shit. Like
neither.
I ain't never been to one.
I think it's past just going out and music, bro. It's fucking entertainment, period. I'm not excited by the shit that's coming out right now, bro. I scroll through my fucking feed, through my reels, through TikTok. I'm seeing the same shit. I'm just not excited about it.
It's a lot of the same shit repackaged.
That's why I really fuck with what we're doing, like, and the stuff that we create with people. Is I feel like it's really a new thing. I feel like if you go on the theoffwrld Podcast Instagram page, you were like, what is this? Why have I not found this earlier? It doesn't remind me of nothing else. It's just like, and that's what we're about. I see it. It's just people just recreating shit, bro. That's all I really see. From Hollywood down to the unknown person, unknown creative. They're just trying a shit that works, which is like part of the process. Even real artists go through that. You're going to copy stuff in the beginning, but you get to a point where you create your own shit. And I feel like maybe the reason that is happening is because we don't really let people develop. Everything's so short. Like everybody's careers are so short and your moment's so short that you never actually get to find out who you are and like what you want to put out or what you want to make. So we all get kind of stuck in that recreation phase, that copy phase. And that's where I feel like the whole fucking internet is right now. And it's boring to me. I don't fuck with it. I literally consume our content. We have so much content now that when I want to consume content, I consume our content. I go on the theoffwrld Podcast hashtag. Go do that, by the way. It gives shit a fresh order. And it gives it just because I'm used to seeing it in the timeline order, periodical order or whatever. But yeah, bro, I want to see people doing innovative shit, bro. I'm tired of seeing the same shit.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it being dished out, though. It's a lot of shit, a lot of music dropping. That it's just like you can't even keep up with it at this point.
You got to get hip to Rahul. He's up next. Probably 2024, you're going to start hearing his name a lot.
Where he at?
I forgot where he's from. He's like an Indian artist. I always say he's Indian. I still didn't look this up. I don't even know if he's from India. But Rahul. Just go to his YouTube channel. It's just crazy because a lot of his stuff he'll drop. It's not even on all platforms. The only place you can listen to it is on YouTube, where he'll drop. He calls them demos, but it'll be accompanied by like a fire ass music video that looks crazy, and he edits it himself too, and he just has fucking like 10, 20, 30, 40 of these shits, and shit. All his views, not like his videos be like under 10,000 views.
Can I play this?
I don't know. You can play a couple seconds of it, maybe actually don't, because it might copyright us. But
it's that bad? Oh shit!
But all his comments like, how is this not blown up? How is this not mainstream? This is what I'm saying. Me and Karen were just talking about this before you guys came. That's why I don't look at the numbers, bro. When you see stuff that's really dope, like for example, I look at Rahul stuff. You don't even care about the numbers. You're like, bro, this shit is so dope. It supersedes the numbers. It's like, I know this is gonna do well. Now it's just a matter of time. And I think we got so used to looking at numbers and who's doing what because everybody's so fucking mediocre. When you see some real fire shit, you don't care about nothing else. No, you are captured by that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it.
You make a good point right there, because like, have you seen like the battle people been having, like saying like these newer artists are having a hard time
selling out shows and shit.
Like newer artists having a hard time selling out shows.
50 didn't.
Peep this though.
Beyonce didn't.
Yo, slow down. But that's a reason. Like these are the best performers like in the business. Like Wu-Tang and all these people, they could still have shows because they're good performers. Like a lot of people, like you said, like they don't even take the time to like figure out what they're really trying to do. So they make a song that's catchy or that might be or that might be buzzing a little bit. Then they hit the stage with the shit. They can't even present it to you. You know what I'm saying? In a way that's like supposed to be good.
It sounded better in the car in a way.
Oh God, like it sounded better before I knew you was about to perform it like this.
I'm actually sick of niggas rapping over their lyrics while they perform. But I'm not a rapper, so I can only speak from a consumer. Because
it's the easy way out. And some people's music it sounds great with, like for like party music, like kind of. You can have the ad libs up there. You can have, you know what I'm saying. You can have more up there, but I think it depends on the music really.
But I'll get it if I mean, like, if I wanted to go to karaoke, I would have went to that shit. If you get what I'm saying. Like, if I understand that people will keep certain words in their performance mixes, but
That's
if you
the whole
just
shit.
played the song that just played the rough draft that you just recorded like before you got here, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Yeah, as a man who's played many performance sets for people, like the people who have, I'm not gonna act like it's complete like this, but most of the time the people who bring you to track, I'm like, hey, there's no vocals up here. Just go with my cues. They be the most fire fucking performers I've ever worked with, like every time.
Yeah.
And the same thing going back to the people with no followers and shit like that. Some of the people I've been on stages, like bigger stages with, like that I'm surprised that I'm on, they're there. And I'm like, who the fuck are they? And they hop on stage and I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out who the fuck they are now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's a different skill. Yeah, you see 50 sold out. We went to the show. Beyonce sold out. A few of them canceled it. Well, Travis Scott canceled his shit at the Pyramids because them fucking Egypt was not about to play around with his ass with them fucking with that satanic stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you're not bringing that over here, sir. Keep that in America. So also, you also tweeted that you guys want to do your own event. Is this going to be a Sin event?
No, this is just gonna be mine.
Okay, so
we've had you've been to our events, bro.
you have.
What was that?
Those
What was
you
one of
know.
your events I've been to?
Shit.
I don't
We
know.
be
Which ones?
you be pulling up to the space station sometimes, do you?
I've been there.
You
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
been to one of our space station.
You see me
ones.
spin. Sometimes when you
You
be
probably
seeing me
been
I've
to
seen.
spin.
I didn't know if they were
Yeah.
like your guys' groups events or if there was.
I think you probably.
Damn, bro, just check me on this shit, bro. You been to the shit, bro.
Like, you been
I
a
don't know,
few
you-
of
bro,
them.
yeah, all right, so another thing about Sin we're working on is like all of us kind of gotta have like one thing we do. Like mine's, I do game nights. You actually, I think you came to my game night at Pit Stop.
Recent one, it's like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was playing Tony Hawk in that bitch.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's my thing. I'm a big nerd, so I kind of like want to mix video game and music.
your systems?
I think like 2-3 of them was P's, but besides that, yeah, all those was mine.
Y'all had a lot of stuff in there, and it reminds me of that's what we have in Bosnia. Like in Bosnia, we still have internet clubs where you might go, it'd be a cafe, but it'll be a bunch of computers in there, and it will have gaming shit. So it might be a little bar, but then they'll have like literally like 40 high tech gaming computers, and kids in there just all night smoking cigarettes and fucking gaming and
loosely
shit.
based off
Like,
of that. Like
yeah,
the internet cafe
Really?
type shit from overseas.
probably have one right now over there. Oh yeah, so my bad.
Oh, you're good. You guys, all I have for you.
But yeah, like all three of us, we all like serve just a purpose in our groups. Like I said, like, Lo, she's doing her thing up there. She is,
I'm trying to think if I know Lo.
you know, Lo.
Probably have I seen it. Yeah.
Everybody
She's
know Lo,
DJ.
man.
Yeah, you know her, you seen it. Lo is real melodic.
Yeah.
I consider her melodic and like a soul child almost sometimes, but she ratchet too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said
But
she's up where?
she lives in Richmond. But like she sort of handles like more of the business too. She be sending emails out as well. He be out there on the forefront. He'll be like, let's just, instead of sending an email, let's just pull up on him on the venue, stuff like
That's
that.
better.
You know?
That's definitely better.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah, sometimes she's saying that from Richmond, so of course she's gonna want to send an email. But he lives in Norfolk, so where we trying to DJ at will be like around the corner from him.
Oh yeah, let's get lunch
So,
there. Like,
yeah.
some shit. You know?
Yeah, so I'm
Bro, I
saying-
think you just I just take the chance, bro. Like if I'm asking, bro, there's so many places that we've like shot at, and I'm asking, can we shoot here or can we do something here? I just take the risk, and I just I think I just had to get to the point where I put my pride aside when I can ask somebody for help.
You gotta be
If I
comfortable
need
with
help,
help.
I can ask somebody for help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you think about it now, we don't. In Virginia, we don't necessarily have to outsource for any fucking thing.
We don't,
Like
bro.
it's all in house. Like we'll know somebody who can graphic design this. We know somebody who's a videographer, photographer, who makes beats, who
Real
raps, who
self-sufficient.
sings, who sells, who's an event curator, who's an investor.
Shit, we know a bartender. You know, like,
Bartenders,
shit.
like just entrepreneurs. Like I know niggas who make stickers, like this, that type deal, and that's why I just love about it. But with me, it's just like, I really love bringing Virginia to somewhere else, like other than just Virginia itself. Like I love being like the trailblazer of like my group, because I was making the connections in New York that I can use in the future. I was making connections in Miami. I was making connections in Atlanta, Memphis, Denver, LA. Like I was traveling a lot last year. Like, and I'm just cool. Like everywhere that I go, I just know somebody, and I made like connections in the Web3 community. Like
He's like, I still don't know what the fuck they doing, but we connected now.
yeah, like I feel
we tapped in.
and it's like I really didn't want to like say too much on that because it was just like I don't really know. They just pay me the big bucks to play music.
Most people that are enjoying a lot of these new technologies, we don't know what the fuck is going on yet.
Yeah,
it's like trying to explain to somebody the internet.
Like
In fucking, you know what I'm saying, the 90s or some shit.
Like from a corporate standpoint, they gave me 50 songs, right? It was like, can you make a mix out of this? That mix was 45 minutes. They gave me $300. And they loved it. But like they sold it like for everybody to own this mix. And they got some shit called minting. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but you can mint this.
All some like NFT shit.
Yeah, like it was just very cool. I'm like, damn, niggas can own my mix. Like, and I can make money off of this. Like they set up like a crypto wallet or some shit like that for me to make bread. I was making some bread off of that shit. I'm like, what? This is so cool. But
thought you sold your rights for a second. He's like, he's selling my mix.
Yeah, I remember when the NFTs
it was a
first
mix
hit.
for them. You know what I'm saying? It was for Future Surf.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like it was cool doing stuff like that. Like I never thought that somebody would like make me want to make a mix for them, like from a business standpoint. Like some people be wanting me to make a mix for them because they want to listen to some music in a store or whatever. But I thought that shit was just really cool because I didn't know any of the music. Like that mix was probably the most.
Oh, you didn't know not one of the songs on there?
Not a single one.
What kind of music was it?
It was all types. Like I would go from a acoustic track to a Jersey club track to a whole like spoken word to a fucking
prayer
Afro beats. Like it was just so cool for me to do because I didn't even listen to these songs like right then. I was just going by like the BPMs to see like, okay, let me see if this will work. And it worked every time. It was just kind of weird for me to do. I'm like, this is really the coolest mix I've ever done.
Doesn't that make you feel like a real like radio like DJ?
Yeah,
like you're really like breaking records and curating.
Yeah, like it was just it was really cool and like how they premiered it was that they put everybody in like a Twitter space, like, and all of these people are from all over the world, and we all just listening to it at once, and people are commenting like, damn, I loved how he mixed this song, like I love how he did this, how he did that, and that was something cool. Like I thought that was just mad cool to do. But yeah, I kind of want to get into like Web3. I be talking to my man's Cam because he's kind of like the person that I be talking to about this shit. He's definitely one of the people that I've ever heard about an NFT from. He definitely hopped on right then and there. Like,
yeah, I was early on that shit too. A lot of people just like lost money with him though. Like it didn't really hit right away like people thought it would. Mm-hmm. It might be something that'll come back around or whatever. I don't know. But that's why I had dropped the money on the Babe shit. We made an off-world NFT. Nobody actually bought it. I mean, it only cost like $10-$20, but it was one of those things where like they said it would gain value over time. So I figured if the brand gains value, so will that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but okay. So yeah, what's up with this event that you're thinking about doing?
So I really don't have like I know what I want to call it. It's going to be called Cube. That's what I want it to be called.
Just Cube?
Cube.
Cube, okay.
CUBE. I just wanted it to be called that. And my thought process was that people be like, this is like the boiler room setup. But I think like my setup, I want it to be like a cube that's like built. Like I get like a few friends and we build a cube. They'll have like side steps on it and stuff like that. And we just take this cube everywhere and people just surround the cube and just have fun. And but I want
the cube, the people are outside the cube.
Yeah, it's like a stand, like a DJ stand.
Yeah, like
basically.
I felt like we was gonna be on top of it.
Like the bubble bowl.
Yeah,
like so you're thinking about like set design,
like a
production
leveled,
and shit. Like,
like a leveled stage where
I get what you're saying.
You know what
And
I'm
at first, I'm thinking that everybody's in the cube, but just you're in the cube. The DJ's in the cube.
But that would be cool. That would be cool too for me to.
He's like, damn, we need a bigger cube now.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that's not too bad.
Bubble bowl. I'm telling you, the bubble bowl, man.
No, that's ours. Okay, so you built.
Yeah, but this is like, but I want it to be a whole thing. Like, I want to have like a guest DJ, like a top DJ. Like,
So I'm assuming this is an outdoor event then.
yeah, outdoor
yeah.
for sure, for sure. I definitely talked to a few people about it, where it could possibly be. Hopefully, it's still there by the time I actually put it, like all these ideas in check.
Maybe it'd be some hardship. Maybe for like wintertime, not too cold, but like maybe even want some have a bonfire out there.
Hey, listen,
Type
last
shit, like,
event
Babyoil.
Babyoil did by himself. He sold that joint out, line wrapped around the building.
It was at Slow Dive.
Yeah,
It
I was probably there.
it was at Slow Dive. So this is the last gig that I did before I moved to Atlanta, and I was the only person on the bill. And I feel like niggas can't do this shit anymore, where you can just be the only person on the bill. There was a time where you
can
actually,
though. It depends. Like it depends on the spot and the night.
but the spots
For real.
where it was, but those spots were personal. Like when people were at like thank you, like Slow Dive. Those are the two main places we were going in Norfolk, right?
Thank you, slow dive, the back for a little bit.
The back, but they were personal, and it was love in there, and
Like
it was
small,
easier to
intimate,
pack,
like
yeah. It was easy to pack those places out, but like now, I feel like people will come out for me, but not that many as if it was
Slow dive.
me, him on it, or me, or all us three. Or
I'm gonna be
like-
honest with you, bro. As a fan, I'm not going for the DJ. Like when Gabe puts up a flyer, I'm not going. It's because it's Gabe. I'm going because I know the type of vibe it's gonna be at a spot that or like at that spot. Buys like the people that are gonna be there. Like the vibe's gonna be. So it's not necessarily like. Okay, I guess maybe I'm actually saying stuff that doesn't make sense because
No, so
that
maybe
is
it
that is on
because-
Gabe. It goes back to Gabe or it goes back to the DJ.
No, as an attendee,
maybe-
when you're looking
maybe
at
I'm
a
just-
flyer, like as an attendee, because we are both DJs, so we're on the outside of this one. Like as an attendee, like when you're looking at a flyer, and most of the flyers that are out are from DJs, like what are you looking for? Like what's gonna get you off the couch for the most part?
Ultimately, it just comes down to I feel like coming outside that night. I feel like getting a drink.
Yeah, but what
So it's
about
like,
that
I know,
event?
I know, bro. Usually the spots that I've been to that he's been at, that I've done my research that I've been to, it was this. So I kind of have an expectation of it. So it's like, okay, that's where we're going.
I feel that.
But it sounds like you coming for me then.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, maybe I need to take it back. I was probably just saying shit.
No, but I get. But I kind
I'm
of
coming for you, bro. I'm coming to your event.
No, I get what you're saying, but like people don't. I've just like me being a consumer and on stage that I understand both points of view because some people won't come outside if they don't know anybody on the bill. Like the boiler room that's happening in DC, I've sent this to everybody and nobody want to go to that shit because they don't know nobody that's on it
People that live in DC or people from here?
from here. But all of those DJs are very good and very famous. But it's just like, are you willing to explore your mind and just try something different? Because like if you just come to me, you're gonna hear like a little bit of everything. But if you don't like everything, you're not gonna come to me.
I feel like for the DC thing, it's probably just a distance.
It's not distance.
Nah, we'll take that drive, bro, for a show. We'll
a
take
little
that drive.
three.
That's 3 hours, bro.
3.
I knocked
It's
that
just
out.
it's literally
Yeah.
it's literally just literally just people just say I don't know anybody on this bill.
Yeah.
Like if people just wanted to come outside, then places would have been more packed. But if there's a whole bunch of shit going on, you're not gonna go to everything. You're gonna go to the places that you know.
I
Because
think
you want
it,
to hear the music that you always hear.
I think it comes down to we're artists, so we're looking at it from our perspective. But you have to look at it from a fan's perspective. They're doing these things because it's fulfilling their needs. I'm going outside because I want to go outside and I want to have a drink. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm gonna go somewhere, right? So So we have to fulfill those needs. We have to kind of think about where we fit in with that, or how we can implement what we do that can fit that as a service. That comes down to even like I'm creating content. It might be certain content that I want to make, but at the end of the day, I have to in some way think about like the fan, the person that just literally just looking at this for entertainment. How is a random person that just looking at this as scrolling on their phone gonna look at it? How are they gonna feel about it? And like, what are they looking for? Because like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
it's
get what
like,
you're
yeah, okay.
But
that
it
was
was,
it, I guess. Because we're doing a service, bro. It's a service. At the end of the day,
is a service.
at the end of the day, people not thinking about it so deep as just a regular person. Really, they're just trying to get fucked up.
Oh God.
Like that's also why I've been talking about. I've been trying to figure out. I haven't figured it out. Maybe you guys touch on this. How do we get more of everyday people at these creative events? Because we all go to the same events. We see it's the same 200-300 people that go to these places. But there's thousands. There's like 1 million people on 757 that all love music. That all go out. So how do we get them hip to what the fuck we have going on out here?
I don't think it's necessarily like
Getting them hip.
it's not a hip thing.
You gotta make them comfortable to come. Like to be
Well,
honest,
they don't know about us. I'm talking about like the thousands of people, even people I went to high school with. We all went to high school with people that don't know shit about what's going on.
Yeah.
At Slow Dive, at whatever, any of these places.
I feel like you can eat this one up a little bit.
I was probably finna say something totally different than what you was finna say.
Hey, it's you, baby.
What you think?
Nah, you go first.
All right, so all right, so I am aware. It's like one thing we do have to be aware of, like the scene that we operate mainly in is the underground. You know, like we are the underground scene of where we're at. So it's always going to be harder for us to be seen and to get people to want to come out to what we do. It's real easy to get someone to come out to a bar and check out a cover band while they're getting drinks with their family. But it's kind of hard to coerce people to interact with this niche crowd who's doing something that's cunning. It's kind of like investing.
Boy said coerce and cunning.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
That just and he talking about syndicate. I see I see the type of vibes bros on there.
But yeah, man, it's just really just we gotta like Gabe's doing a really good job at that because whether like even though Gabe did just get the big stage for something in the water, and that you know that is a big thing. He still opens up like what he's doing, what we're doing to everyone else in a way everyone can just be like, fuck it, let's go, you know? And he's doing a real good job at making people feel comfortable in these spaces with all these other people because Gabe is mixing a lot of different people from a lot of different places of Virginia or in the 7-5 or people even come out of town just to check out one of his events. So he's doing a real good job at like that. That's a perfect example of like making people comfortable.
Yeah.
Gabe is also like he's outside though.
Yeah.
He is outside making those connections, and he had those connections for decades.
Yeah, but like people like you and me, like I'm not even gonna say you.
Decades.
People like me, bro. I really just
Gabe's
started.
He's the
600.
OG.
Yeah, Gabe
was
been
that-
around a long. Yeah, I realized Gabe was like originally drums, not just drums DJ, but he was originally drums DJ. And this is years ago. Like Cha Cha came out a while ago. We're not thinking about that, but Cha Cha came out a long time ago.
I was talking
He
to
was
Sonny.
also-
I was
he
talking
been
with
a
Sonny about
musician
that
his whole life.
the other night. Yeah, when we shot the skit, how they like they kind of from like we're like the previous era.
Yeah.
And they're still existing in this era, and it's like how figuring out how to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's you know what's crazy? Like the owner of like Only You and
Doty.
he's actually an OG DJ from out here. And that's how he kind of transitioned over the years from DJing to still wanting to be on the scene, but like still working in the field he loves. Like he opened up like Only You. What was the other one called?
Thank you.
Love Song. Not Love Song.
Aunties.
Songbird?
Aunties.
That's his first one.
What was it called though?
Is Songbird a thing?
After Aunties. Songbird in DC.
Okay, got
What was Aunties that everyone was going to? Love Song. Was it Love Song?
No, it was Thank You.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. So like that's like his labor of love, and like he's an OG. Same like Sonny and them. He transitioned that over time. It's so dope. We have a lot of like legends.
He's a turntablist, right?
Yes,
And
man.
if he books somebody, he don't book people who use his controllers though. Like he only like when you go to even if you go to Only You Lounge or if you went to Thank You or if you went I had never been to Auntie's before, but no, I have when it was on Collie, but there was a set of vinyl in there, and he didn't like when people used to put like their mats and controllers on top of his equipment. Like if he books you, you gotta learn how to use this shit. Like you gotta learn how to use vinyl. You know what I'm saying? And I respected him for it.
Staying true to the art form.
Nah, but everyone always says OGs don't be giving back to the game, and that's OGs giving back right there. Like even if like you weren't so great with them, that was the opportunity for an OG to step in and show you how to do it. Not like take it from you, but like give you like tips and how to use this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's an OG. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people call him a dickhead for like not wanting to like have controller people up there or whatever the freak they want to call it, but that's passing on knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's also like just cool to have a place like that exists.
Yes,
like why
bro.
be mad at that?
It feels so nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? But it also is like turntablism is kind of like the heart of hip hop.
Yeah. Oh, also, did you want to say what you were going to say about bringing out like random people, everyday people to the creative scene?
We have to. I don't think the underground is as inviting to like the everyday people. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like to feed into, I guess, like the mainstream music. You know what I'm saying? We like the people that we do bring. Do we want a new audience from here and there? Yeah, but still, this is ours. You know what I'm saying? This is where these events is for us. You know what I'm saying? It's not for anybody can pull up, but it's just like we want.
It's like a family thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
it's just a celebration of creation.
It's a whole community thing. Like our underground's a community. Like everyone, like you said, it might be like rotating the same 300, 350 people that might come to events out here, but like it's kind of like a community thing, and we keep it alive. And when you bringing other people in, you know, of course you're gonna look at them a little like, who are you? But
they
it's
might
like,
not know
come
the
on.
rules. They might not.
You know, but it's like, you know, fuck it.
But we value their presence because they're trying something different. Like
sure.
I've been to every event here, and I never seen you here, and you gave this place a chance. You either don't like it, you either do like it, but we're still happy that you came and tried this out.
Oh God.
I mean, you can tell your friends, and you know the creators be telling their friends that they meet. You know what I'm saying?
The way I look at it too, bro, is I see a lot of us in a space where we can reach much further, right? So I think it's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of us developing and figuring out how to do that. So I think the importance of us being in this creative scene right now is much more than even making money right now or even grabbing the attention of the local people. It's just kind of keeping each other going to be able to get to that next level. It's like on days where it just motivates you more. That's like the thing about being in LA or New York or Atlanta, these places where there have thriving scenes that exist and people are like actively doing that shit that inspires you. Like you wake up, 10 people right now working right now doing some shit, and you're like, damn, bro, I can't just not do anything today. So it pushes you to want to do it. So I think that's what's happening. That's what the importance is for me of this scene right now. However small it is, however big it is, whatever it is what it is. It's part of what pushes me to keep going. So that's what I think it is, we kind of do for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not even really about getting the fans right now. It's about just staying driven and ambitious to be able to develop and get to the next level.
So I get what you're saying. And it's just kind of hard. Well, is it hard? I don't think it's hard.
That's why
we just gotta play it. We gotta play it a certain way.
That's why even you were touching on like I think you had tweeted something about the scene being full of hate or some shit like that. I'm like so that I just beef and all that shit. So what I really have to say, I just want to say one thing on that too. I hate seeing artists get caught in that petty like whatever it is drama or whatever. Just the rise to the shit. It's a lot of bullshit that I feel like can distract you if you pay attention to it. It's like at the end of the day, none of us are where we want to be at. None of us are big enough to. It really, you never get big enough to be an asshole or whatever. Like you always got to be a good person with this shit. So I think it just because I try to just stay focused on what I'm doing, and however like whatever positive shit I can bring to somebody else, whatever somebody else is doing, and I don't really care about nothing else. I'm not naive. I know other things exist,
right?
But I'm intentionally ignoring that. I'm intentionally staying focused on the goal, right?
Yeah. No need to agitate things, you know?
Well, yeah.
And I be trying to let people know that because people would get like stamped by somebody famous and think they on, and you know they can shit on everybody, you know, and that's not fair because like you still have to come back. You still have to come back, Virginia. Remember how you treated us. So that's why when I go to Atlanta or New York or anything like that, I wear Virginia on my back. And then when I come back, I show love. Like I always try to show love, and then I always support people's events because they support me because we are a community. But like you have to make sure that you have to know that you're still a person and a character outside of the music and, you know, the creativity. Because if you're an asshole, then nobody's gonna fucking support you. Or nobody's like, even if you're like, say if you're a DJ and you're opening, right? People, if you make the connections or you're a fun person and you're actually good, people will come at 10 o'clock. People have came to 10 o'clock for me. But if you're a fucking asshole and you're opening, nobody gonna give a fuck. They will come right at 11 as soon as you get off. Wait for the next DJ. Or people stepping outside during your time, like your hour set. You know what I mean? And like I've just seen like people, they complaining like, oh, like it's hard to pack out like rap shows. It'll only be like 50 to 60 people that'll come to these rap shows and stuff like that. But everybody on this fucking lineup done some grimy shit to somebody, you know, like they just fucking assholes.
Oh God, it'll be a lot of politics.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I try not to pay attention to that shit. But
that's what I'm saying. It's just like, we didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck about this shit until we had to, if that makes sense. It's not always some hearsay and cliche. There's people that have personal interactions with this person, and they don't want to support what you do because you've done this outside of the music. They probably still think that you're a great rapper. Probably think you're a great DJ.
We all have a past, you know what I'm saying?
We all have a past.
People can grow, people could change. But yeah, at the end of the day, that definitely plays into it. Who you are as a person ultimately will, and you see a lot of successful people say it. That's gonna be what probably, even like talent and hard work, if you have both of those, if it's two people, you know what I'm saying, one is they both have the same talent and hard work, who are you gonna pick? The person who's easy to work with, good person, or the person who's fucking egotistical, whatever, this, that. I don't know. Simple to me. Simple shit. I feel like, I don't know, fucking. But, yeah. Anything else you guys want to touch on? I hate that we're leaving it on a fucking negative note.
Oh, it was negative?
Not really negative. It's productive. It's productive.
No, I mean, no, it was just like.
We're hit with a George Washington fair warning. You know what I mean?
The British are coming? Wait.
Nah.
My bad.
What about?
When you get into it? All right, so peep this.
Wait, what?
So the George Washington fair warning. I think it was George Washington, yeah. Long story short, at the end of his presidency, you know, he was quote unquote the first president. He said his leaving quote was like, the thing that would tear this country apart would be political parties. And he, you know what I mean, that was basically kind of one of the notes he left out on him. And it's kind of like one of those, like you kind of give like a fair warning for the future. But
we have to do better as a community. Like
For sure.
Like
we can all do better.
Like that's what he's saying. We just have to unite more because we're all in this together. Like we can make some really cool shit happen out here with all these different platforms, and you know, like yours, and you know, your podcast is important to the 757. Like there's hella people that came up here, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they say how they feel about, you know, 757. You know, they talk about y'all, and I be hearing about Off the World in New York too. You know,
Really?
like yeah.
What you hear about it? It's Off World, by the way. No, I'm playing.
Off World,
I'm playing.
Off World, Off World.
No, it's the Off World podcast. Yeah.
I say Off the World. My bad,
No,
bro.
you're good. What they saying in New York? Cause we going out there in a couple weeks. I want to know if
No,
maybe
they just
expect
heard
something.
about you. They heard about you. They heard about
Who?
Yeah,
A random
right.
person that like lives out there?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I knew their name.
That's crazy.
I wish I knew their name.
That's hard as shit.
Because I was out there for somebody who was from Virginia. I don't know if he was from Virginia too, or he was from Virginia. I mean, from the 757. But like, there's so many like mixes that I've done for like people or like YouTube channels that I'll hear from like outside of their state.
Yeah.
And, you know, they become like I did this one YouTube channel. It was called 777 Pound, and it's a DJ channel where he gets usually Atlanta local DJs to DJ live at his home, and you know he just records it and puts it on his feed. I was the first out of towner, like from that wasn't from Atlanta. He allowed me to do that shit. I have gotten so many fucking gigs off of that shit just from people who were just watching this one video. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that this shit was just so mad cool. And people, all my DJ friends, like from all over the United States, asked me like, "Yo, I'm in Atlanta. Can you put me on with this, channel and stuff like that?" And I be doing it. Like I love like being like the love connector. You know what I mean? Like like Cupid when it comes to like the community. Like I just love. I don't know. I'm not a gatekeeper when it comes to connections. At least with certain things, like if somebody wanted to DJ with us, all they had to do was ask. They could be a guest DJ at one of our parties. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to start doing. Like, because usually we be fighting like who go first, you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
or
roll the dice type shit. Ask the 8-ball.
Yeah, but we usually have like a science to it. But we're not going to have like the guest DJ open. I think it'll just be more of a kind of like one of us would just open.
Like
you
a
know what I'm
celebrity
saying?
shot. And
Well, the power hour is midnight out here.
Yeah.
Out here.
Power.
For the idea is like no DJ really wants to ever open. Like, to be honest. So the real idea, like, one thing I wish that where were we at when they did? I'm sorry. No DJ really ever wants to open. Where were we at where Shorty had the opening set and she was like, I always do like my first set kind of open because no DJ wants to open. Where were we? Was that Trilla and Mafia?
Yeah.
So I mean, we saw that concept, boy. They need to do that here. They need. Oh my god.
And that's why I'm the trailblazer. I go to all these different places to get inspired, learn some shit, and I bring it back. Like, yo, they doing this cool shit out here.
It's like, why not put someone who wants to just DJ? Like, just let them go first. Like, find them and then like just let them go first. Like, somebody just wants to DJ, and there's a lot of people who just want to DJ, versus like us like dreading going first or some stupid shit like that.
hell yeah.
Yeah, like I was the first out of towner at this DJ party series in Jacksonville, Florida, called Inside. Shout out Inside. Shout out Sounds by Josh. They they were still trying to like figure stuff out of how they wanted to go about, bringing out DJs from all over the nation, and they tried it with me, stuff like that. They see what they would have done. They'll do this again. It's just a trial and error situation. And I just kind of went like that for us, but we're just trying to just keep the venues that we do have still. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hopefully I feel like Charles they're gonna figure some shit out. They're gonna open some shit up.
Yeah.
We got a few people on the scene. I think they'll figure it out.
We want Norfolk back though.
Yeah.
We really want Norfolk back. We don't like going.
Bring Norfolk back.
Yeah. I really miss DJing in Norfolk. It was personal, It was way more personal than being in
This whole
Virginia Beach.
this whole shit is personal to me. People be like, yo, this shit is business, it's not personal.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. This is life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I appreciate you guys for coming out, man. Anything else you guys want to say? You can book these guys. I guess they can contact you on your Instagrams, maybe. Is there like email in your Instagram or something?
Yeah. For those who don't know me, it's your boy Babyoil for sure. If you want to follow me, it's Mr. Babyoil, Mista Babyoil. If you want to follow me, Ty, and Lo, she's not here. She's here. Presses, love you, Lo.
We saved a spot for you and everything.
Save a spot for you, shouty. But
My green screen her in or something. Photoshop.
Yo.
but if you want to follow our DJ page, it's Sin Worldwide. Is it 2 N's in that shit?
Yeah.
It's SYNN.worldwide.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, and I have, he was a mentor to me too.
Before we get out of here, let me just say this.
Like he is a mentor to me. Like when I first started DJing, because he was DJing for like 8+ years or 10.
Yeah.
But like any DJ information I needed or how to go about things, market myself, I learned it all from him. And I thank you, bro.
Come on.
Love you, bro.
Come on. Hell yeah.
man.
I appreciate you guys for coming out. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yeah. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right, y'all.